MX3.VIP. One more time right here. Coming at you once again with the 2-year countdown, Jason, to LA 28. LA28.org, as a matter of fact. The Los Angeles Summer Olympics.
You excited for it?
Well, I was.
Okay.
Until I saw the ticket process and the details.
That bad, huh?
Well, it's aggravating to me. All right. So when this last year, Olympics were in
Italy.
Okay. My point you just said is Italy.
Yeah.
All right. And I know that they talk about Rome and then the media, the people, the Olympic committees.
Yeah.
And they talked about Paris, but they also sold it as come to France and enjoy the Olympics, not necessarily just Paris.
Yeah.
So when a city within a country gets to host the Summer or Winter Olympics, to me, it's always been that country is hosting the Olympics because you show up and compete as Team USA, Team Italy, Team Canada, Team France, USSR. That you show up to represent your country. I look at the Olympics as a country sports event. Therefore, when a city hosts an Olympics, I consider it to be that country's Olympics. Now, 2028 is the LA Olympics. All right? LA's a big old town, big old city.
Sure.
Now, we'll go back to, 15, 20 years ago when Salt Lake City hosted the Winter Olympics.
Yeah.
Without the United States of America, Salt Lake City would not have been able to support that Olympics.
Right.
We'll go back to Lake Placid, New York, 1980, the miracle that we've been talking about on ice. Without the United States of America, Lake Placid would not have been able to have a successful Olympics. Atlanta, big town, 1996. Without the United States of America, Atlanta would not have been able to have a successful Olympics. When I know that cities bid on the Olympics, but those cities bid on the Olympics knowing millions of people within the United States and millions of people from around the world. As a matter of fact, this time more than ever, 14 million tickets. 14 million tickets, Jason. Starting at $28 up into the thousands. Depending on the event, how close you want to be to the activity, to the sport, and the popularity of that event, such as a gymnastics, let's just say. So when I get this email, because I went on and filled out the information to get updates on the 2028 LA Olympics. And it's LA28.org. And then I find out, because I live in the state of Texas, I don't get first shot at any tickets. Not that I was going to buy the tickets, but I don't get first shot at the tickets. Are you aware of this?
No.
Okay. Now, are you also aware that here's another example that it's the United States hosting the LA 28 Olympics. Are you aware that softball and canoeing is going to be held in Oklahoma City for the 2028 Olympics?
Did not know.
The 2028 Summer LA Olympics, softball and canoeing will be held in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Now, Oklahoma City has became the mecca of
softball, right?
Yeah, that's where they had the World Series.
Yeah.
And right down the street is University of Oklahoma, who virtually wins the World Series every year. I know they have the last year, but they've won a bunch.
Yeah. They're always in contention.
They're always right there. That's right. Okay. So LA OKC will be hosting the 2028 Summer Olympics. Now, let's just say you want to go to the Summer Olympics. Your child lives, I will even say this. Your child lives they're in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And your child's going to compete in swimming. Now, maybe they have a special ticket for participants' family. But you don't know today if your child's going to make that Olympic team. They're in the running, and you want Aunt Frances and Uncle Bobby to be able to go, and maybe your next door neighbors down the street, because they've been watching, they change your kids' diapers and they want to go. They can't buy tickets today. These tickets are coming out here. The 2028 LA local pre-sale goes on from April 2nd to April 6th of 2026. And it is open to residents with a billing zip code in specific California and Oklahoma counties that are hosting the events. The United States of America is not hosting this event. It's LA and Oklahoma City.
So just the counties of those cities.
Here's your LA counties: Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, and Ventura. Okay, now we'll just go down here to Orange. I would rather leave DFW Airport and fly for 3 hours into LAX than I would try to go from Orange County in a car to downtown Los Angeles. Freaking battle. Worst traffic in the world.
On a normal day.
Decades and decades running on a normal day.
Yeah.
But if you
never
don't
mind all this traffic coming in for the Olympics at the time.
Okay. So if you don't live in Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, or Ventura, you cannot buy tickets to the Olympics right now. San Diego, no tickets. New York City, no tickets. Only the surrounding counties. All right?
Yep.
Now let's go on. Here we go now to Oklahoma City. Oklahoma County, Canadian County, and Cleveland County. Do you know where Cleveland County is, Jason?
Not really.
That's Norman.
Okay.
That's Moore.
Got
South.
It. Yep.
That's 40 minutes. 30 minutes.
Yeah.
25 if you're tired. From downtown Oklahoma City to the University of Oklahoma campus. Now, why do they get to buy tickets? Why doesn't Bryan County, Atoka County, why don't they get to buy tickets?
Why is it not just first come, first serve?
Why is it open to the world?
Yeah.
Why? And so from the April 2nd to the 6th, you have to live in one of those counties. You have to put in your zip code. You have to have a billing address for that credit card. I mean, it's like going through FBI headquarters to get eligible. Now that is to get eligible. Still don't know if you're going to get a ticket because they're going to release them in allotments. So they're going to release 1 million tickets. It's called Drop One. All right. And if you don't live in one of those counties, you can't even register, and you're still not guaranteed to get a ticket. Now, that just drives me crazy. Now, 2 years out, who's really thinking about it? Okay. Registration for the ticket draw via the LA28 official website. You are required by March 18th to register. Only if you were in those particular counties. You had to register by March 18th for the initial pre-sale access. And you can get 12 tickets. You can get 12 tickets. That's all you can buy. So if you want to go to 7 days of swimming, you got to buy 7 tickets of swimming. 12 tickets. That includes the ceremonies. It does not include soccer. They'll let you have all the soccer tickets you want. So, why does Orange County, why does Cleveland County, Oklahoma, why do they get to buy tickets? Why do I not get to buy tickets?
I guess they're just kind of lumping in the whole Metroplex area.
Okay, well, how far does the Metroplex go? How about up in Guthrie, Oklahoma? Used to be the state capital. How about out to Shawnee? How come they don't get to be involved? How come Elk City, Oklahoma don't get to be involved? They're all right there on the I-40 corridor. Somebody needs to explain this to me.
There's farmland in between.
Well, there's a lot of concrete in between Disneyland and downtown LA.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and it's just astonishing to me that you are penciling in certain people that get first shot. This is not a regional event. LA, and I'm not even going to blame it on LA. Olympic Committee. This is not a regional event. Okay, you can purchase up to 12 tickets, but no more than 4 for the opening, for any ceremony, opening or closing. That's all you can get. Now get this. All attendees, including children, are required to have a ticket, including a baby. You're going to take your 6-month-old in to watch their cousin in the swimming event.
Yep.
They got to have a ticket.
Not even using a chair.
You can't even, I mean, you're going to set them on your lap, but they still got to have a ticket. That's an unused ticket. It's going to be right there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll try to sneak in. How about that? 1 million tickets will be available at $28 a piece. 1/3 of all tickets are priced under $100. Over 75% of the tickets are under $400. And approximately 5% of the tickets will exceed $1,000, particularly for the high demand finals. Now remember, you got the preliminaries, then you got the finals. So you got to have a ticket for the preliminaries, then you got to have a ticket for the finals. Approximately 5% of the tickets will exceed $1,000, particularly for the high demand finals like swimming and gymnastics. There you go. What a bunch of bull.
So what about the people outside those counties?
It don't matter.
I mean, it's out from elsewhere in the world.
If you don't live in those counties, you're just half American. You don't. They want you to root on the team. They want you to buy the USA jerseys, and they want you to send your money to the Olympic Committee because we've still got 2 years. And LA's got to get some of that money so they can build another venue out there. But you're just half American when it comes to getting a ticket.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about other countries?
Okay.
Is it open to other countries?
Here you go. I just happen to have that answer.
All right.
Because see now, as we get a little bit farther into April, you get to compete with the world, Jason. So if you have a thought that one of your family members, never mind, you don't have any people in your family talented enough to do that, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, and I'm listening to this
episode
anyway.
Make sure you keep the cable bill paid up and you just watch it on TV.
There you go.
LA 28 Olympic tickets go on sale to the general public. You're part of the general public.
That's me.
Yeah, you're an American, but only half American when it comes to Olympic tickets. April the 9th, with a special pre-sale for Los Angeles and Oklahoma City locals starting April 2nd. How many times are they going to put that in our face? Sitting here telling the general public when they can get it. Hey, by the way, don't forget now, those people that live in Southern California and Central Oklahoma, they get first shot 7 days before you do.
Don't you know somebody there?
It don't matter if you know them there. They probably wouldn't use their credit card to help me get one.
Don't like you enough, do they?
Afraid it won't get paid back.
Yeah.
Tickets are sold through the random drawing called LA28 Ticket Draw System on la28.org. It's just incredible. Just incredible. And they're going to be released on the drops. And I don't even know what to say. I guess I've said it all. Hey, here's something, Jason. Maybe we can get into the Olympics by buying one of these hospitality packages. I'm going to bet. Now, this is the other ticket options. Hospitality packages, Jason. Premium ticket inclusive packages from On Location are available now for registration with a deposit. And it does not count towards the 12 ticket limit.
Oh, come on. All right.
So now, Jason, I know you don't live in any of these counties that I have mentioned, but if you want to write a $100,000 check on the minimum, if you want to make a deposit, I'm going to bet they're going to make an exception and accept all checks from outside of those counties as a deposit on a hospitality package. I bet this will work for you. They'll probably take your credit card. I would bet that you could get in through the hospitality package, and I will be glad to help you get out there if I can get one of those tickets. That's how we're going to do it. That is how we're going to do it. But on the LA 28 Olympic Games website, we go from this, I think it's 8 counties. Then you're going to get to do the general on April the 9th. Now you can spend, if you want to spend some large dollars, you can get that hospitality package right now. Don't even have to wait till April the 9th. Don't even have to wait till tomorrow. You could do it today. But if all that doesn't work, right here on their website, the official resale, a verified multi-platform ticket resale program is expected to open in 2027 as providers like AXS and Ticketmaster will be glad to accept your credit card, even if you don't live in one of those counties. They are promoting scalping tickets.
I was about to say, you can get you some through scalpers for sure.
Oh, you could get in. There is no problem getting in.
Yeah.
How many of these scalpers are making deals right now to make sure that they're getting tickets as a verification in one of those 8 counties?
Yeah, well, they're setting up their bots to do it.
Okay. Well, I know that you know about that stuff. Unfortunately, I'm just a dummy.
Yeah.
But no, they
You like how I agreed with you, you're a dummy?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. What percentage do you think of these first million tickets that go in drop box number 1 will be sold to resellers?
The majority of them will go to resellers.
There ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
But just because the average human doesn't have a chance based on how the system is.
That's my point exactly.
Yeah.
And not only that, you're excluded if you don't live in one of those counties.
Yeah.
Excluded. They talk about how California's bankrupt, the state. But they get all the shot at buying the tickets. I thought they didn't have any money. Jeez.
Well, those folks that have the money are slowly moving away from California. So,
well, did you notice one of the farthest points from Washington, D.C. is down there in that corner of California?
SoCal.
Let's call it SoCal.
Yeah.
Is it ironic they're doing some of the same BS that goes on in Washington, D.C.? They just do what they want to do. We don't care. But now, I know you may not get in, but we expect for you to show up, eat our food, stay in our hotels, and cheer on the Americans, even though you didn't get a shot 2 years ago to get one of those tickets. I'm sorry you don't get to go to the volleyball game, Jason. 106,000 people fit into that LA Coliseum where they're going to have the track events. Jesse Owens ran on that field. That particular field will host its 3rd ever Olympics. The LA Coliseum. Iconic.
Yeah, for sure.
You won't have a chance to get a ticket because you just an old country bumpkin living down in Bryan County, Oklahoma.
Yep.
See, now if they had these Olympics in Cobbard or Calera or Atchlee, then you would have been right. You'd been perfect. You would have been able to, they'd probably have you on the committee. But since the Choctaw Casino is on its way to being able to host the Olympics.
Yeah, they're
between them and WinStar, they probably could put a
probably do a better job at that.
Put a minute. Well, they know how to make money. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, the rant is on. LA 2028. I'm so mad now. I don't even know if I'll even watch, let alone attend.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't watch much anyway.
I love the Olympics.
Oh, I did too growing up. It just
We've
Nowadays,
had
just kind of falling off.
We've had the Bruce Jenner conversations on this show, and the Mary Lou Rettons, and the Carl Lewises, and the Michael Phelps. I mean, the Olympics is about the Wheaties box.
Yeah. But the only thing I followed in the Winter Olympics was the hockey.
Well, and that's a good thing to follow.
Yeah.
So when it doesn't work out, I tell you what we'll do during these 2028 Olympics, the Summer Olympics. We'll just pull out that Miracle on Ice from 1980 and watch it again.
Or some 90s NBA.
No, we're going to keep
USA Dream Team.
Okay, 92. All right, I'll do that Dream Team deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
That's good times right there.
Yeah, if you want to watch blowout after blowout.
Yeah, absolutely. American dominance right there.
You want to see five guys fighting for a basketball. What? It has nothing to do with the other team. Info at mx3.vip. Let me know about that. Let's just go right down here to the bottom, Jason, on the YouTube channel and give me the negative comments. I want to.
On the Olympics, not you, right?
Either way, it's fine. Yeah. I don't care. Just, hey, bad publicity is better than no publicity, right?
There you go.
Yes. Hey, one little tidbit before we get off the air here, as was pulled up before we went on the air. IRS refunds are running noticeably higher this filing tax season, with an average refund reported at $3,623, which is up 10.9% from the same point last year. Very, very interesting. And I'm going to bet Donald J. Trump is taking credit for all of it with the big, beautiful bill, as he so should.
Absolutely. It
appears that boasting these taxpayers' refunds has a lot to do with the new tax breaks. So there you go. 10.9%, $3,623. That is the driving force, the primary driving force of the new tax laws. Contact me, info at mx3.vip. Find all of our content, mx3.vip, or on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@MX3 Podcast. We do not have anything to do with LA28. Go down, subscribe, hit the like, bell icon.
Nothing to do with it, but plenty to say about it.
I got a lot of things to say about it, and we'll have more over the next 2 years. Another reason to stay tuned. You find out one of them Olympic people, get them on the show. Start doing your job down on that end of the desk, please.
Start carrying my weight.
Until next time, for Money, Motivation, and Mike, continue to live your life the right way.